Hello, and welcome to our special Irregular Verbs practice session on American English for English Learners channel. I'm so glad you're here today, ready to boost your grammar skills. Irregular verbs can sometimes feel a bit tricky, but with practice, you'll master them. Our goal today is to make learning irregular verbs fun and effective. We'll go through lots of examples together, giving you plenty of chances to test your knowledge. Think of this as your personal English gym, where every exercise makes you stronger. First, let's quickly review what irregular verbs are. Unlike regular verbs that simply add ed for the past tense and past participle, irregular verbs change their form in unique ways. They don't follow a predictable pattern, which is why we need to learn them. Let's start with irregular verbs in the present tense. Remember, for most subjects, the verb stays in its base form, but for he, she, and it, we add an s or es. Here's your first challenge. The verb is wake. Think about the correct present tense form for this sentence. I always blank early on weekdays. Take a moment to think. What's the correct form of wake here? The answer is wake. I always wake up early on weekdays. Great job if you got that right. Next, the verb is do. How would you complete this sentence? He blank his homework before dinner. What's the present tense form of do for he? The correct answer is does. He does his homework before dinner. Fantastic work. Now let's try ride. Fill in the blank. She usually blank her bike to school. What's the present tense form of ride for she? The answer is rides. She usually rides her bike to school. You're doing wonderfully. Our next verb is read. Complete the sentence. They blank a lot of books every year. What's the present tense form of read for they? The correct form is read. They read a lot of books every year. Keep up the excellent effort. Here's burst. How do you use it in this sentence? The baby often blank into tears when he is upset. Think about the present tense form for the baby. The answer is bursts. The baby often bursts into tears when he is upset. Well done. Let's try run. Fill in the blank. We often blank in the park on Sundays. What's the present tense form of run for we? The correct form is run. We often run in the park on Sundays. You're doing great. Next up, drive. Complete the sentence. My father blank very fast on the highway. What's the present tense form of drive for my father? The answer is drives. My father drives very fast on the highway. Excellent. Now, the verb speak. How would you complete this one? The teacher always blank clearly in class. Think about the present tense form for the teacher. The correct answer is speaks. The teacher always speaks clearly in class. You're on a roll. Here's dream. Fill in the blank. I sometimes blank about my grandparents. What's the present tense form of dream for I? The answer is dream. I sometimes dream about my grandparents. Fantastic. Finally, for this section, the verb win. Our team usually blank the game. What's the present tense form of win for our team? The correct form is wins. Our team usually wins the game. You've completed the present tense practice. Now, let's move on to the past tense. This is where irregular verbs really show their unique forms. We'll use the simple past form for actions completed in the past. Our first verb for past tense is wake. The base form is wake, and the simple past is woke. She blank up late this morning. What's the past tense form of wake here? The answer is woke. She woke up late this morning. Good job. Next, the verb win. The base form is win, and the simple past is won. They blanked the race last year. What's the past tense form of win for they? The correct answer is won. They won the race last year. Excellent. Our next verb is sing. The base form is sing, and the simple past is sang. We blank at the party until midnight. What's the past tense form of sing for we? The correct form is sang. We sang at the party until midnight. Keep up the fantastic work. Here's draw. The base form is draw, and the simple past is drew. He blank a beautiful picture for the art contest. Think about the past tense form for he. The answer is drew. He drew a beautiful picture for the art contest. Well done. Let's try hide. The base form is hide, and the simple past is hid. The cat blank under the bed when it heard a noise. What's the past tense form of hide for the cat? The correct form is hid. The cat hid under the bed when it heard a noise. You're doing wonderfully. Next up, do. The base form is do, and the simple past is did. They blanked their homework last night. What's the past tense form of do for they? The answer is did. They did their homework last night. Excellent. Here's give. The base form is give, and the simple past is gave. She blank a big gift for her friend's birthday. What's the past tense form of give for she? The answer is gave. She gave a big gift for her friend's birthday. Fantastic. Finally, for this section, the verb go. The base form is go, and the simple past is went. He blanked to the store and bought milk. What's the past tense form of go for he? The correct form is went. He went to the store and bought milk. You've mastered the past tense practice. Now, let's practice irregular verbs in the future tense. This is usually simpler because we use will followed by the base form of the verb. Next, the verb make. She blank a cake for the party. What's the future tense form of make here? The correct answer is will make. She will make a cake for the party. Excellent. Now let's try fly. They blank to Paris next summer. What's the future tense form of fly for they? The answer is will fly. They will fly to Paris next summer. You're doing great. This section will challenge you to identify the correct tense based on time clues in the sentence. You'll need to choose between present, past, or future tense for the irregular verb. Our first verb is eat. Yesterday I blank a delicious cake. What tense does yesterday indicate? The answer is ate. Yesterday I ate a delicious cake. Good job. Next, the verb go. Every summer they blank to the countryside. What tense does every summer suggest? The correct answer is go. Every summer they go to the countryside. Excellent. Now let's try take. Next week she blank her driving test. What tense does next week indicate? The answer is will take. Next week she will take her driving test. You're doing great. Our next verb is drink. I always blank coffee in the morning. What tense does always suggest? The correct form is drink. I always drink coffee in the morning. Keep up the fantastic work. Here's here. Last night we blank a strange noise outside. What tense does last night indicate? The answer is heard. Last night we heard a strange noise outside. Well done. Let's try drive. He usually blanked to the store on Sundays. What tense does usually suggest? The correct form is drives. He usually drives to the store on Sundays. You're doing wonderfully. Next up, begin. Tomorrow, they blank the meeting at 10 a.m. What tense does tomorrow indicate? The answer is will begin. Tomorrow, they will begin the meeting at 10 a.m. Excellent. Now, we'll focus on the past participle form of irregular verbs, which is used in perfect tenses like the present perfect, past perfect, and future perfect. Remember, these tenses use a form of have or had, followed by the past participle. Our first verb is fly. The base form is fly, simple past is flew, and past participle is flown. I have never blanked to Japan. What's the past participle form of fly here? The answer is flown. I have never flown to Japan. Good job. Next, the verb write. The base form is write, simple past is wrote, and past participle is written. She has already blanked the letter. What's the past participle form of write for she? The correct answer is written. She has already written the letter. Excellent. Now let's try see. The base form is see, simple past is saw, and past participle is seen. We have blanked that movie before. What's the past participle form of see for we? The answer is seen. We have seen that movie before. You're doing great. Wow, you've just completed a comprehensive irregular verbs practice session. Give yourself a big pat on the back. You've worked through present, past, future, mixed tenses, and even perfect tenses. That's a lot of progress. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends.